Osric, Chau, and Sara as travel vloggers Teddy and Claire. With their follower count dwindling, they pivot to creating viral content around their most recent superhost, Rebecca, played by Gracie Gillam, who wants more from them than a great review. This is written and directed by Brandon Christensen, and it hit Shudder at the beginning of the month, and while this does feature some of the same elements present in a number of Shudder original releases this year, which include a limited cast and just one location, this is far from just another repetitive slow burn horror movie. In fact, I found this to be quite fun. While this film's not a full-on horror comedy, it can be pretty funny at times for a number of reasons. One is the way in which it dives into the world of social media influencers, with Teddy and Claire's journey being driven by what gets them more clicks, and we get to see the contrast between their real personalities and their social media personalities. And the little behind-the-scenes moments we get of them attempting to stage sequences for their videos and present themselves as authentic is something I found amusing. Though I also found their struggles to be relatable as someone who regularly uploads YouTube videos and worries about some of the same things. But in terms of its overall tone, I found it to be quite refreshing, as it didn't take itself too seriously, and that's most prevalent in Gracie Gillam's performance, who is wildly over the top as this superhost of an Airbnb style service, and is way too enthusiastic and intrusive, with there clearly being more to her than she lets on. While I found all three performances to be quite enjoyable, Gillam absolutely steals the show here, chewing up the scenery as she always pops up when our two leads least expect it, and she relishes in the film's overall campy tone. She does have a cartoonish edge to her at times, but because that's kinda what the movie's going for, it's not totally off-putting or anything. And even though you can tell a bit where it's going at times, it is forgivable just due to how entertaining it was, especially her performance. Now, I wouldn't say the film is particularly scary, though Christensen does manage to nail a few atmospheric moments down nicely. I'd say it felt more thrilling than anything, especially as we see how intense Rebecca becomes and how it unnerves Teddy and Claire. And despite this not being a character-driven movie, I did find myself engaged with the story, especially as everyone's given such grand personalities from the very beginning that it immediately made me interested in them, and I wound up caring enough. This is a mainly undemanding film that keeps things pretty simple, but it still managed to be effectively entertaining. Though it does also touch upon a theme regarding people's obsessions with social media and gaining clicks hidden in there as well. It does take an old horror trope of people not leaving an obviously dangerous area despite all the warning signs, and subverts it a bit with arguments over how far these social media influencers are willing to go to put out different content, which I thought was a nice touch. Now, I did find some of the arguments between Teddy and Claire over this stuff to be a bit grating at times, as one or two of them do bring out some of the more unlikable aspects of their personalities, but I like the execution for the most part. Overall, Superhost isn't anything that reinvents the wheel, but it offers some nice thrills for horror fans. It's a mostly simple premise, but it does try making the most out of it, with a tone that doesn't take itself too seriously, along with scene-chewing over-the-top performances to support it. I had a good time with it, and if you can, definitely check it out. Superhost gets a 7.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Superhost, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you find this entertaining? Do you prefer Airbnbs or hotels? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.